So welcome back to my channel. So I want to thank you all for your comments, for your advice, all your support during all that project I've been through let's say it's not a restoration because I'm not going to send this tractor to shows or something like that. I just want to have a tractor good looking and in good shape. So thank you again. I appreciate your comment. Please continue to make comments on my video, send advice. I'm not a seasoned mechanic, I'm just a beginner, and every advice you send me is really welcome, believe me. So I want also to thank GP Outdoors for his support. He's been through my channel since the beginning, as many of you as well, and I want to thank you personally for your shout out in your last video. It's really appreciated. Thank you. So the next part in this video is going to have those front end loader support on the sides being bolted on the tractor. Up to now, I did take some picture of that tractor before it's having the front end loader because it's as close as possible to the original version. I installed the new decals on the other side too, at the back of the seat, and took a few pictures. Now I'm up to assemble this front end loader. There will be some issue with that because the holes are pretty much dirty. For that purpose, I don't have any tap 5/8, either 3/4 of an inch. They're quite expensive, and having those taps for a single use is kind of expensive for me. So I'm going to use a bolt instead to clean the thread. I show you how I can make a bolt to clean the thread. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks. So the easy way is to cut some slots with some angle on it, on a bolt, on a current bolt. Make it flat, make some cuts, so it's going to grab some debris in the bottom, and it's going to grab all the dirt, grime, and rust. So this is the two holes that we will be using. Those two ones are not useful. This one is broken, and these one are hidden behind the plate. So this is the two one I will be using. So using the bolt, I'll give you a close look at this. So you get the clue of the angle of the slot to grab stuff. Okay. I'm going to give it a second try at the bottom. Okay, it stops. Seems good. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, there's some anti-seize in the threaded hole already. So I'm going to line up maybe this bolt first. Okay. Get loose a little bit. Next one is here, but I have to put some space out in between. Short bolt. That's the same length as it was previously. But there was no lock washer though. That's weird. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the reinforcing plate right in the middle of the. I might have to cut a little part of the washer there. Okay, I had to weld a little bit more there. It's not the perfect weld because there's some contamination with oil and all that stuff. And beneath that, I welded a new plate, a new reinforcing plate, because there was definitely a crack there. Oops. The paint is still wet. I'm going to move to that location. Okay, like this. This is going first. So this point is a reinforcing bracket going in between the two, from the holes you see there and these ones. Okay, that's what I will be doing. I'm going to put them in reverse for now. It will be easier to make them in position. Uh-oh. It will not fit this way because I added some welding there, just because of a small amount of welding. Yep. Okay, then I'll try to reverse this because the absolute way to put it. Going to go the other side. Okay. So the only issue is that it's leaning a little bit like this because this is not the same hole going to the same position. So I'm going to enlarge the upper hole so I can make the proper alignment. Okay, the front end loader is assembled. There's yet the curl cylinder there because I'm missing a fitting for the new one. And I'm going for a second trial of this hybrid box blade and Grado blade.